Hello everyone, so we just got back from the York Maze, and I went to a Hallowtween event today. So it's basically the kids' version of their usual Hallowscream event, which goes on during the daytime rather than at night time. And it's very accessible for families. There are multiple things for families to do, including funfair rides like a waltzer I'm pretty sure they had, as well as shows on a stage every 10 minutes. Basically these shows are put on by actors and dancers, all in Halloween costumes, but none of them are that scary. And there are also some fire circus shows, which are also really cool. And the mazes aren't that scary either. I mean, not suitable for young kids because there are some gory mannequins, but no actors in them at all. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. The first one that we did was one called Flesh Pot, and it was probably the most gory one out of them all, because it contained dead mannequins meant to resemble dead animals and dead humans as well, and like different body bags and sorts of things like that. Because the theme of the maze is about a butcher's, where they cut up humans as well as animals, and so you went through. There were different mannequins hanging from the ceiling and stuff. There weren't really that many special effects. There was strobe lighting in about all of the mazes, but in this one there wasn't too much strobe lighting. There was heavy metal music playing throughout and loads of different screams coming from like radios or something. And there's just also one effect where you have to go through some sort of mesh, but it's such a big mesh that it's around you and so you can't see a single thing. It's actually quite scary and disorientating, but nothing too scary. There are also parts where barrels will get lifted up and then slammed down really quickly by machines. So it can get pretty loud in there and a bit smoky as well, but it's not too bad. So now on to the next maze. The next maze is one themed around electricity, where you get put through a process by some sort of governmental organisation. And it's to do with testing the limits of humans and how they deal with electricity, basically. And so in this one, there are a load more special effects, and there are certain parts where there are mannequins shaking about, and there was uneven flooring and a lot of strobe lighting. But there was just one room where you went in and it was full of smoke, but like it was so smoky in there that you couldn't see where you were going. Like you couldn't look back. If you looked backwards or forwards or to the side of you, you couldn't see anything. So that was quite disorientating, but nothing too scary. So the third one is one which you can only go in with an adult if you're under 16, or the rest you can go in as an under 16-year-old. So this one was one themed around a clown, sorry. I'm pretty sure it's called Corny's Corner Evil. And inside there's like this zero gravity sort of room effect where it's a twisted room and it kind of feels like the room gets a bit smaller in certain corners and bigger in other corners, and gravity doesn't seem to work normally in there. So there are illusions like that and other optical illusions in there. And quite a bit of smoke as well, quite a few strobe lighting effects, but nothing too bad. And also, there are some like vibrating floors and some moving floors, so that was quite interesting. And now onto the final one. It's based around Egypt and the pyramids, and inside there are some vibrating floors, some moving floors, quite a few banging effects from where a machine moves like some sort of metal cage up and then bangs it down really quickly. But no actors in there apart from one like actor that isn't dressed up at all, but it's just moving a snake's head around towards you. But it's not really a jump scare. Once again, many mannequins in there, but no actors whatsoever. A bit of strobe lighting and a bit of smoke. In terms of the overall event, I would really recommend it, especially the Hallowtween, because there's just so much to do. There's food, there are shows, there are actors wandering around. No actors in the mazes, but just actors wandering around, like kind of scaring you a little bit, but not too much. There's something for everyone in the family to do. Unlike a Hallowscream event, where it is predominantly focused around mazes, and it is a 16+ event, so not suitable for all the family. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you'll tune in for the rest of my Buxton videos, which will be released soon. Thank you very much, and goodbye.